Hello Taurus, welcome to your December reading. My name is Nigel and you have found Alchemy. In a second I'm going to shift into warp speed as per my usual. You are welcome to sit and watch, or you can skip straight ahead to the reading. Either way, I will see you on the other side. Hello Taurus, welcome to your December reading. Okay, so umbrellaing the entire reading is a Crossroads energy. This is the Wheel of Fortune, and in this deck I really enjoy the imagery. It is a crossroads, so it puts you in charge. Which road are you going to choose type energy for sure. Now this will be the beginning of the month, the middle of the month, and the end of the month. Okay, so we're going to concentrate on this section right here, at least initially. We have the Seven of Wands starting out your month here. And, you know, the Seven of Wands in this deck, or at least the way it's presented on this side, is a little bleak. It looks like it's stress. You have some stress energy. You're unable to move forward with something or someone. There is some sort of blockage there. You also have the Devil here, which is indicative of Capricorn. And devil energy could be, it doesn't necessarily have to be bad energy. A lot of people consider it toxicity, and it very well could be. We're going to actually go through the reading before we make that decision. But on the lighter side, the devil is earthly energy. You know, it is energy that drives us towards ambition. It's energy that drives us towards our goals. You wanting to buy your own home, anything. So I mean, obviously that's not always negative. Now as we move mid-month, we do have some problems with balance here. So you have Capricorn energy there, you have Sagittarian energy here, and you also have Leo energy in mid-month. But you're finding it difficult to balance something towards the initial stages of the middle of the month. Difficult to balance, difficult to work something out, perhaps. Difficult to alchemize a situation in your favor. It's not that it's not happening, it's just that you're having some difficulty, at least for a short period of time. The great thing about this reading is that centered in the middle is the Seven of Pentacles, and that is a card of choice, of, you know, the fruit of your labor coming to fruition. It's all positive energy, so there are some negative aspects to this month, but overall, especially when I compare it to some other readings I've done this month, this is actually not a bad reading at all, because this feeling of acquiring something, this acquisition could be in business, it could be financial, it also could be emotional. It could be that you finally got somewhere with someone that you were maybe having problems with, and it gives birth to strength. Strength is beauty. It's it could be looked at as taming a certain aspect of ourselves to get to to get us on the right path. Over here, this strength gives birth to the Chariot. This is Cancerian energy, but more than that, it's forward motion. So whatever you felt stuck in the beginning of the month, you break free of towards the end of the month. You do a lot of introspection. With the Hermit, Virgo energy, you have that light. That light is guiding you. You will acquire what it is you want. It's the wish, the stars in the back. You might have a Aquarius in your life. This might pertain to. And you do have, towards the end of the month, somebody asking for help. This could be you. This Five of Pentacles would be someone who is not asking for help, who is abandoned, who feels out in the cold. This is someone that decides to ask for help and gets it in some way. Now, this could be you. You could be asking somebody for help. You could, or someone could be asking you for help. Now, let's concentrate on this area for a second, okay? What we have here is some stress leading to some imbalance, and I'm thinking it's emotional. It's some sort of emotional imbalance, and that could happen when you're having problems with someone. It could happen when your life isn't exactly where you'd like it to be. It does give birth to this forward motion. It does give birth to something positive here. You have, again, feeling stuck in a mindset, in a situation, in this perhaps emotional, this is a negative emotion, all right? I'm not going to say depression, because there's no serious depression cards here, but there is some sort of minor problem that you have that gives birth to this feeling of finally acquiring something through your introspection. You do this yourself. There is something that you do. There is a decision that you make that brings you to a better place, a more introspective, thoughtful place. There is some toxic energy, and here is the Strength card, and so you have this toxic energy. This toxic energy might be coming from you. I'm not gonna lie, and I said it doesn't have to be toxic energy, but now that I have seen the whole reading, I'm saying this is toxic energy. There's toxic energy that may have set all this in motion that is coming from you. You might have Capricorn highly aspected in your chart, or you just might be going through a phase. I mean, we all have been there, right? We've all gone through negative, I'm slow to say negative. We all do and say things that are wrong at some point, right? None of us walk on water. So whatever it is, whatever toxicity you were internalizing, it gives birth to some sort of strength on your part. Maybe it has something to do with this introspection, because it is attached, right? There is some help that you either get with all this, or that you give. You give. You do have a lot here that you have some sort of negativity that gives birth to positivity, and that's a theme through this whole reading. Earth is a school, and I'm sure you've heard that a million times. We're here to learn, and there's something, you may feel that you were finished learning, but I think this reading is trying to tell you that we're never finished learning. We're always asked to go deeper within. We're always asked to level up, and this crossroads may be telling you that it's time to change your view on something. Now, for each of you, it'll be different. Now, as far as like warnings, we have the Judgment card. We have the Lovers. The Lovers is Gemini energy. There might be a Gemini in your life that you need to be careful of. I'm not, definitely a possibility. For others of you, though, this could be a choice. There is a warning here about a choice, and it doesn't say what you should do, but this certainly does. This basically tells you to get rid of whatever toxic energy that is adding to this situation. Okay, have the strength to help someone, or ask for the help that you need. This is a help card, okay? This is pulling someone out of a bad situation. And it doesn't necessarily have to be about money. This could be pulling someone emotionally out of a bad situation, someone pulling you emotionally, educating you out of a bad situation. But this is the help card, and it is the last card of the reading. You have a choice to make here, and it's very, very clear that there's a choice you have to make in order to reap the benefits described in this reading. There is an idea. There is some sort of persisting thought. Now, being that this is earth energy and this is earth energy, I'm thinking that there is a subtle There is a subtle thing that hides in your brain that pops up when you're under any kind of stress. And it lives inside you. Okay, it could be a negative thought pattern. You know, we all slip into some people, I don't know, some people decide to smoke cigarettes when they're under stress. Some people decide to drink. Some people don't do any of those things. Instead, they will become very defensive. You know, they have this very defensive thing that pops up. There is something small in your personality that pops up that works against you. There is a warning here about it. It's not a major part of your personality. It's something that hides within you, if that makes sense. I hope that makes sense to you. Here you do have the Ten of Pentacles, and the way it's aspected here again is help. Let me see if I can show you what I'm talking about. Now the Ten of Pentacles here on this side is simply someone who has attained wealth, abundance. You know, it could be, you know, money, obviously. It could be just abundance in life, feeling happy, feeling complete. On this side, if you notice, he is sitting in a throne looking at two people. And, you know, in this reading, honestly, right next to this Five of Pentacles here, I think that these two people are coming to him for help. It's just too closely tied not to notice. These are very different aspects of these cards. If you notice her hands out, it's a very light-hearted, beautiful card. These two people come in peace. But this is absolutely someone asking you for help, or you getting help from someone else about a situation. I would love to know exactly what that means to you, if you could tell me in the comments, because it's come up twice and it's interesting. Okay, here in the blessings column, you have, you know, the King of Wands, which is a, you know, someone who is positive and sure and full of passion and action, and, you know, is a good person to go to for advice, and is a good person to go to for help. Honestly, this could be you trying to help yourself, just stepping into this action, saying, okay, I'm over that now. Now I know what to do. This could be someone that you are seeking help from. Here you have the Five of Cups. And if you look at this, obviously we all the readers point this out because it's true. He's concentrating on what he doesn't have, and he's ignoring what could be. So there is a blessing here. Something that you may initially look at like a negative or a loss. You're missing something. There is something you're not seeing that's a blessing in this whole thing. And you have the Queen of Cups reversed. Obviously the Queen could be male or female. But you have the Queen of Cups reversed. We don't see your face. This is the blessing column. So it's interesting that there's something you're not seeing. Right? There's something you're not seeing, Taurus. There is something that you need to... There is something that you need to... I want to say that you have to have faith. There is something you need to have faith for. There is something that you need to have faith about, and it's going to go against your logic. Your logic. There may be a logical streak to your personality. To so much, and to be honest with you, I think that's great. I love logical human beings because they're the best people to bounce ideas off of, right? But some people can be logical to a fault. Anything could be a fault. So this toxic, and when I say toxic, it doesn't need to be a major. Remember I said it could be something small, something that hides within you. It could be the overabundance of logic that where you're missing something. You're just missing something here. There is something waiting in your life that you haven't You need faith. You need the faith to see this through. You're going to acquire something here, but you need to make a change. You need to make this choice. The choice will always be yours. Show me the beginning of the month here. Show me this. The first getting together with friends. Yeah, you might be feeling very social, for sure. But there is some stuck toxic energy here, I'm not going to lie. Maybe you go out and you try to socialize with friends in order to not see something, in order to not evaluate it, or in order to not take this action. I don't know. Let's see. Oh, too many cards. Show me mid-month for Taurus. Show me mid-month for Taurus. Show me mid-month for Taurus. You have peace and harmony. Yeah. Remember I said the Seven of Pentacles is the fruit of your labor? Mid-month, it looks like you really fall, at least towards the end of the mid-month, it looks like you really do hit on something. Something changes. I'm going to grab this deck now and show me the end of the month here. You have cracked cup, dissatisfaction with life. Yeah, you might very well feel dissatisfied with something, but you have to remember something. You may be feeling dissatisfied with something, but you're forgetting about something as well. There is something you're not seeing. And it's something positive. There is something positive you're not seeing. This month you may feel compelled to think negatively about something. The warning here is to try to go on faith just a little bit. Good luck. You are going to have some good luck here, Taurus, but you just have to reset. You have to reset. You know how to do it. You're a very strong sign. You're a very practical sign, and you can look within a situation or yourself and find cracks. You have kangaroo. Unsettling times. You need to plan ahead. Yeah, I would say so, but not in the way that you're used to. You're not planning ahead in practical terms. Or should I say you shouldn't. You've probably done that most of your life, okay? The universe is asking you to be a little bit less practical and go with your gut feeling, go with your emotions on just this one thing. You may feel, with this crossroad energy, you may feel pulled in two different directions with something in your life. You may be compelled, it's sort of like a knee-jerk reaction to just say, okay, I'm just going to do what makes sense here, because, you know, and that has helped you in many aspects of your life. But I bet if you think back and really look at your life as if you're a bird and you're looking down, bird's eye view, I bet you can also see where this has gotten in the way of some relationships too. You need to look at things just a little bit differently this time. Just this time. Okay, give me something for Taurus. Owl, observation. That's what the Hermit's all about, observation. You're being encouraged to look beyond deceiving appearances into the true reality of a situation or the person's motives. You need to hear what's really behind being said, despite words and emotional coming from the messenger. Yeah, I think that you need to look beyond. I think you need to do this with yourself. I think the reading is basically telling you that. It's do some introspective work within yourself. Look beyond the black and white logic of it and really start to understand why something is happening the way it is. There is somebody asking you for help, or there is some sort of help that you are going to receive from someone else here. I'm going to pull one more card on that. Show me this help, please. Beau, you are highly thought of. So I was hoping for clarification about which end it is, but it's being unclear purposely, which basically means that for some of you, you are in need of help. You should ask for the help you need, and you are highly thought of, and you will receive the help you need. But for others of you, because it's ambiguous, it's the same. You are highly thought of, therefore someone comes to you for help. Okay? It is not any kind of deception. It is not any kind of manipulation. It is just what it appears to be. And over here, you're being asked to please look at things differently, to step into action in a way that you may not normally do, to see what may not be shown to you, and understand that I'm saying this is what's not being shown to you may be a very positive thing, and it's faith. I mean, plain and simple, this is faith. I hope you enjoyed your reading. I will be seeing you in your weekly, in your serpent, whatever. I'll see you throughout December. Namaste. Happy holidays.